boy. Hey, this is Chris from Deus Ex Machina, and I am with
Dave from Rampant Wolf Games.
That is Rampant Wolf Games. Not rampant, but rampant. And we are talking about deeply thematic sci-fi games. Those are sci-fi games where the theme comes first and mechanics comes second, where it is all about its theme.
No, that's not true.
No, I think it is true. Well, ours are.
No, I wouldn't say mechanics would come second.
Well, I say the fact that they made they had a game they wanted, a story they wanted to tell, a theme they wanted to present, and then they figured out the mechanics to fit.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
All right.
My number 5 pick is Kepler 3042. Kepler 3042 was released by Planitia Games in Italy and then re-released by, I do believe, Renegade, who redressed it and made it worse. The Planitia version I still think is better. And it's a great, hard, science-based exploration game. It's like someone took and tapped Carl Sagan's brain and slapped it into a game. It's competitive, for some reason. And it based off of points, for some reason. But I like the fact that there is subtle, almost forced cooperation. There's tons of different ways to win. It has an ending building system similar to Scythe. It doesn't look as good as Scythe, but it's better than Scythe because of what it can represent. I think there's a lot more to Kepler than Scythe. Scythe just gets the production values.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He hasn't played it.
Nope.
So that is number 5. Kepler 2510. Or 7510? 5510? It's an old song, folks. Look it up.
Coming in at number 4 for deeply thematic sci-fi games is Nemesis by Awakened Realms. I haven't played it.
You're still waiting.
I am still waiting.
At the time of this recording, you are still haven't received your copy because you got an all-in-one.
Yeah, I didn't want to pay for split shipping.
And I, for some reason, did, so I've had the game since. I've had the game for 6 months, and you're still waiting.
Mm-hmm.
The estimated delivery time of Phase 2 has come and gone.
Oh, yeah.
So,
big time.
When do you think it's going to be?
I'm guessing probably by the time my son turns 3.
And he's 6 months now? Okay.
18 months old right now, so...
I'm predicting that we'll probably get him by the end of the year. But Nemesis is... it has some fundamental, some kind of mechanical flaws, but it is definitely a game. After doing the research and having done the review, I can tell you that Nemesis is not Alien the game. It is not Aliens the game. It is Pandorum the game. If you've ever seen the film Pandorum and played Nemesis, you know that their storylines are very similar. I love Pandorum. I like Nemesis. I love the story. I definitely prefer the campaign and fully cooperative modes to the semi-co-op, which I think has a thematic flaw in it. Some things that just don't make any sense. But that's number 4.
Nemesis.
Nemesi. What are you talking about? You do Gen 7.
All right.
I just did 2 in a row. I can do all the time.
Coming in at number 3 for deeply thematic sci-fi games is Gen 7 by Plaid Hat Games.
Which is a Crossroads game.
Yes, it is a Crossroads game similar to... or uses the engine that Dead of Winter used. However, when they say it's a Crossroads game, if you're going into this game thinking, oh, it's going to be Dead of Winter, no. Divorce yourself from that thought right now because it is nothing like Dead of Winter.
I played Dead of Winter, and I've seen the gameplay of Gen 7. I don't know where they're like, oh, it's got the same mechanics. Like, does it?
It does because there is cards that are the crossroad cards where you have to make decisions.
It has a crossroads but I don't see it.
But that's about it. There's nothing. The games are nothing alike, which kind of I was sad about. I kind of would have liked a Dead of Winter in space. That would have been kind of interesting.
Yeah, but then they would throw some stupid monster like zombies in space. Like, nope, skip it. Well, you've been telling me about Gen 7. It's a game I want to play.
Oh, yes. It very much is. It is deeply into its theme, and it is basically choose your own adventure because whatever you do is going to change however the game plays out for the rest of your game. Yeah. If you decide, oh, we're going to do this time.
It's going to...
It basically will be like, okay, you've chose to do this. Turn to page 3.0.7. And you're just like, whoa, wait a sec. 0.7, that means there was 6 other things that could have happened if I chose something else. Holy crap. So there is a huge amount of branching stories in this game, and it's just The biggest thing it gets dumped on for is the price tag. It's a high price tag for what's in there, but
I don't know why. If it was like $20 cheaper, it'd be in my collection right now.
Yeah. But you know what? I still think I think you honestly got to take a step back and look at Plaid Hat Games prices and realize, okay, it's Plaid Hat Games. That's why it's that price.
Yeah, but Plaid Hat Games didn't completely drop the ball price wise with Comanauts or Mice and Mystics and Stuff Fables is definitely expensive. Like Stuff Fables.
Yeah, but that's my point though.
You can get
what's
Comanauts
in those boxes isn't reflective of what you pay.
Like Mice and Mystics is a good price.
Yes.
Stuff Fable is definitely on the pricey side. It's $79.
Comanauts is the same. It's pricey for what it is.
Yeah, except the fact that it's not doing so well, so it's gone for cheap. That's why I got it. I got Comanauts for like $50. Actually, 40. Look, $40 for Comanauts.
Ouch.
Because it's not selling very
well.
well.
I paid full. So
you play Comanauts?
Yeah. So that's number 3, Gen 7.
I'm just going off topic.
Yeah, no, it's up there. I haven't played it, but I've got it.
Yeah, it's on our list too. Mind you, that's number 2.
Alright, coming in at number 2 for deeply thematic sci-fi games is Battle Stations by Guerrilla Games. This basically is a game that lets you do whatever it is you want to do in space.
Space!
Yep. It literally, if you want to become space pirates, you can become space pirates. If you want to become, Emperors of the Galaxy, you can become Emperors of the Galaxy. You can do whatever you want in this game, and the game engine will tell you how to GM that and how to play that as a player.
The more you tell me about the game, though, the more it sounds just like a pen and paper role-playing game with some board game mechanics rather than a...
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So, yes, that is Battle Stations by Guerrilla Games.
Number 1 for deeply thematic sci-fi games is a game that, even though you can play it quickly, you never will, because you'll become so enthralled that you'll just want to keep on playing over and over and over, or continuously until you finally burned out your entire player party, and that is Jia. Let's call the whole thing off. Jia is it's a predecessor. Did it come before Firefly?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, because it seems like Jia is the definitive open sandbox pick up and deliver game.
And people hate that word sandbox in a board game. Wah, wah.
Which is weird because technically there's very few. If we tried to do a top 5 of sandbox games,
couldn't do it.
I don't think
I think it's the only one.
Well, no, you have Western Legends right over there, and that's open sandbox.
But you said top 5 sci-fi.
I know, I'm saying if we did a sandbox top 5.
Yeah.
If we did sci-fi open sandbox, we'd have to throw in the other 2. That's it.
I can't think of the other 2.
Well, it would be Outer Rim and Firefly.
I just don't consider those sandbox though. I don't know why. I just don't.
I guess those are both pick up and deliver. Where Jia, you don't have to pick up and deliver, although you will.
Yes.
You can't. It's really difficult to play Jia as overly aggressive. It's hard to be.
It depends on your player count.
Yeah, I guess it depends on your player count. It's hard to win on exploration alone, so you end up kind of doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah, because the second you take it up to its max player count or a pass, which I've done it with 8 people. You can instantly win as a pirate because you can just start going around blowing the heck out of people.
Yeah, but then you have to kind of go. You have to go hardcore.
Oh yeah, you go dark side.
Yeah, you go hardcore with the military.
Yeah.
And the moment you kill someone, you get a bounty, and next thing you know, everybody's going to kind of gun you down. And the more people you take out, the more of a bounty you have, and the more everyone else wants to kill you. And when they kill you, they don't get a bounty, but they get your money.
Yeah.
So it can be really dangerous if you're being that much that aggressive.
Oh yeah.
It's not one of those games where it's not like Evolution, because in Evolution, you can be aggressive, and they have to respond to your aggression. But there's nothing much they can do to really bugger you over. Mm-hmm. And you kind of regulate the player group. But in Jia, if someone starts becoming aggressive, we are collectively going to shut you down.
Yeah. But still an amazing game.
It is an amazing game.
Coming at number 1.
And that is our top 5 deeply thematic sci-fi games.